Tonight I thought I would show you a Plasticville gas station assembly. This set I bought today at a train station in St. Louis here called Traintown. They're great people, and this set looks to be complete. And I have one of the other variations of the Plasticville gas station, but one of the thoughts I was kind of pondering is taking some of these Miller animated signs and being able to put one on top of the roof of this. Now I just got my Zippo light. I've got another video I'm going to show that in. But I kind of thought gas station lighters don't usually mix, so I'm kind of thinking of moving my Citgo sign over into the roof of this particular station, and then where I have my Citgo sign, I'll put my Zippo sign. So anyway, I'm going to walk you through just the assembly of this. This is a set that looks again to be complete. Kind of just did the untaping of it just a little bit ago. Still had a price tag of $4 on it, and I didn't spend $4 on it. It was a little bit more than that. But it came with the car. It's got the roof to it. Still has all of the pieces still sealed in plastic. All the little doors and gas stations and other gas pumps and such. Parts of the building are also, I think, part of that too. The yellow car. It has all the different walls. All the different little wall sections of it, and then also a kind of booklet advertising the other pieces that Plasticville makes. And it's just kind of cool. I've got several Plasticville pieces that are on my layout, but I had never had a lot of the boxes to it, and definitely none of the paperwork that had gone with it. And so seeing some of these things, I mean, I've seen them online, and some of them I have on my layout. It's just kind of cool seeing the paperwork that kind of went with this. Just kind of fun. Printed in the USA. Always good to see things made in the USA. So, I'm going to go through and walk you through this. I'm sure many of you have seen videos or know how to put together different pieces of Plasticville, but they all have these little tabs, these little pieces that are on the side here and here. And I didn't mention also, it also had the insert, little cardboard insert in there. Nice little piece there. Anyway, one of the other things I did note was, if you want to be kind of realistic with them, sometimes you can, get some plexiglass and put that into there. Put some glass inside the little bay window that's kind of right there. And anyway, I'm going to kind of walk us through it, and here we go. Okay, now there's kind of a couple of different thoughts with this. This particular set being that it is a complete set. It's a very old set. There's also, some people may say don't glue them for your layouts. I kind of feel like it's, it's a piece, it's a toy, needs to be played with, that kind of a thing. I didn't really buy it for the value and what I could eventually, sell it or redeem it for, but I definitely think it'll add, a good amount to my layout. So I will probably end up gluing this, but just to show in the video here, a lot of times you have the backs of the pieces will have either numbers or they'll have lettering for like an R. This one's got an R on it. Another one has an L for right and left. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of dry fit these and just kind of show you them going together. They kind of snap into place, and you do need to be careful with them. I mean, this is older plastic and stuff gets brittle over time depending on how it was stored, but try to get that all nice and in there really good, making sure everything's right side up. So they snap kind of into place, and so sometimes you don't necessarily have to glue them either. So at this point, one thing I noted is that the bottom here wants to kind of cave in just a little bit, so probably going to have to, kind of push that out just a little bit as it goes. And it looks like there's also kind of a little bit of a kind of beveled kind of shape here. It's not flat. This one's also bigger than the other gas station that Plasticville made. You have these left and right kind of advertising pieces that go in. They're kind of nice, making the little sign on the top. And I kind of feel like if I wanted to, I could take a Miller sign and attach it over the Plasticville if I wanted to, or I could, again, put the sign kind of maybe on this side, making a hole right here, having it sit right there if I wanted to. Alright, so now time to open up the plastic bag of little pieces. Alright, so opening up the little plastic baggie of stuff. All the pieces coming out. Alright, so we've got two little garage doors. We have, again, part of the building. I think I'll go ahead and just kind of finish that off first before getting all the other stuff going. Alright, so I have the back of this piece. Let's see if I can angle this a little bit more. Okay. Looks like this piece goes right there. Again, snapping kind of into place. A little roof on top of that. Again, kind of snapping into place, and the whole piece fits together pretty well. As most of the Plasticville will usually have a little hole that's right there, almost like a little doggy door, but my only guess is that's probably for if you want to put lights inside of it. And to me, it's kind of cool if you are able to light them up. You do want to be careful with what kind of light you put in it, that it doesn't get too hot. You don't want to melt anything. Maybe even if you wanted to cover the windows and either with plexi or maybe with just simply saran wrap or something, or not saran wrap, but plastic wrap or something on the inside of it. Alright, so that definitely came together pretty well. Let's go ahead and we will get the doors into place. And these just kind of go in, I believe, from the inside. And just want to kind of get it up and under that part. And I'll try this one over here then. Not maybe taking off the ceiling may also, or the roof may also help. There we go. And our second one. There we go. Put the roof back on. Again, getting that little area there. Good. Alright, so the building's kind of, good and done, and these things can raise and lower. Alright, next we have the individual little pumps, and they have regular, high test, and one side's painted, one's not. Obviously it's probably, the side that you want to have stick out would have the paint on them. You have the little bases to them, and then you have these little oil can storage shelves, and again, everything kind of just fits into place. Looks like they are fitted. There it goes. And try this one in that hole. It's being a little stubborn. No, we'll try some of the others. There's that one. There's that one. And this one just doesn't want to do it. Now, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's actually done. Okay, so here's the finished piece. All the little pumps are into place. Again, this is just simply dry fitted, so if I wanted to, I could definitely take it apart again. I may end up gluing it, kind of debating on it. There's a few pieces on it that are loose that come off pretty easily. This piece here comes off, whereas the other one's pretty tight, kind of crimped into place. The car underneath, just has little clips and stuff in it. Overall, the set looks really nice. I was really pleased with it. I think it's going to look great on the layout. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and take a look at my other videos and hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.